my name's Care. I'm here at the Plantables Porch with Jess, one of our growers, and she is going to show us how to care for our tomato plants. So we're going to start with just a little bit. Your tomato plant comes a little bit smaller. We have let this one grow a little bit. See, these two leaves, they often die off.
Yes, because they're the first leaves that come out when the seed comes up. So they're going to die off. It doesn't really have anything to do with the plant. When you get it, it's aesthetics.
Awesome. Okay, so let's go into pruning our tomatoes. Let me grab our tomatoes here. So we've planted this guy in a 5-gallon grow bag and let it go a little bit wild. So why don't you tell us what tools you're going to use first?
So I like to use like the little pruners for the little ones and the big pruners for the big ones. For the big stem, sorry. And then I like to use string to attach the plant to my plant stake. So
awesome. So where do you want to start?
All right, so I'm just gonna start with putting my plant stake in, preferably big side in the ground, a little more steady.
You want me to hold that?
Sure. And then I'm just gonna put string about, I've already kind of gotten to it. Kara didn't tell you we were doing this. So we're just going to tie string. You don't tie it tight because you want to give that stem room to grow. Because obviously it didn't, when we planted it, it wasn't this thick. So we're going to give it a little bit of room to grow. And then just make sure that your clusters, so your little flower clusters, aren't pressed up if you have them already. If not, don't worry about it. But just make sure that they're not pressed up against the stem or of the plant stake.
Awesome.
And yeah, just tie it loose. Not so loose that it's gonna like flop off, but
amazing. So we're trying to keep one true stem, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and then I like to tie them also under a cluster.
Oh.
Because then they're supported. Yeah, they're supported. That's what I'm looking for. And then because we're gonna do the big ones for these guys.
We got some
big ones. These big pruners, and so I don't know if we can see it from there, but there's little suckers growing.
We'll do little pictures.
Yeah,
on top of it.
So we're gonna take that and the leaf off because anything under the flower cluster isn't needed. And we've even got one growing here. So.
Cool. So anything under these here, these flower clusters.
These flower clusters. Cool. And then we got a big one growing there. So we'll take it out too.
A big sucker.
Yeah. Because those suckers suck nutrients from the main stem of the plant because it wants to keep producing flowers.
So it's okay that all of this is bare.
It doesn't look great, but it's better for your plant.
Amazing. Because it forces it to think it's dying, I think you said?
Yeah, so it stresses it out, so it forces it to flower more.
Amazing, which means more tomatoes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jess, for coming to Plantables Porch. That is a quick how to prune your tomatoes. Thanks so much.
Thanks.